Guys, I actually have some good news for a change. For us car guys that are sick of the higher prices and the cheaper parts and all the other crap that we deal with just trying to enjoy our hot rods. It's good news. Now let me start off by saying I understand that this stock bottom end is not going to live forever. The more I beat on it, the more boost I put through it, the more miles, it accumulates. That engine is going to wear the hell out. Guys, we had several people asking again, what is the first drawing? The first drawing is you get to choose. The winner gets to choose this car or this car. Both fully restored, Coyote swapped, fresh paint, full suspension, full fuel system, Whipple superchargers, the whole 9 yards. The first drawing gets to choose one of these two cars. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And guess what? This ain't nothing new. We started back in 2018. This will be our 6th and 7th giveaway cars, and we've got 3 more after that. So, if you don't win this drawing, guess what? The next winner gets the remaining car, and then the Whipple F150, and then the tow rig combo with the 18-foot collar hauler and lifted F150. So if you haven't signed up, I don't know what you're doing. I can't make it any better. Hit the link, join the crew, get in on the conversation, and get your name in the hat to win some seriously epic rides. So I've already been considering that and kind of thinking about options. And I know a lot of you guys are too, because as I scroll through the different forums on Facebook, a lot of people are talking about, what are my options? What should I do? Should I go stroker? Should I do this? Should I do that? Yeah, we've all kind of got this same issue. Everybody's pretty much looking for a good, solid, reliable bottom end that if they're going to yank everything out and start all over, they want it to last, and hopefully, they don't have to do it again. They don't want to crack the block. They don't want to bend a rod or break a crank or, whatever, all this other stuff. But we also don't want to spend $1 million freaking dollars. And you look at prices lately for crate motors and stuff, they're insane. So in my searching and trolling and looking around, I found a very solid option at a really good price from kind of an unlikely source. That source is, believe it or not, Ford Racing. And I say an unlikely source because all their shit's expensive. Like way up here, we're looking at what, Jasper Motors or Blueprint or something like that. The Ford stuff's just way too far to reach. Not from what I found. So, talk to me a bit about the process, okay? I need a stronger bottom end. I want something that if I'm going to spend the money and do all the work, I want something that's going to hold up to the abuse and going to last me a while, I don't want to do this every year or, 2 years or whatever. I want to kind of set it and forget it. I think that's what we all want. So, option 1 would be, well, I'm just going to build it myself. I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy one of those stroker kits. I'm going to build it myself. What's the problem with that? Well, number 1, it's going to nickel and dime you to death. Number 2, you have to find a good reputable machine shop. And that's easier said than done. Once you get to said machine shop, you're going to have a sizable bill depending on the labor rates that they charge. And also you're going to be sitting around twiddling your thumbs for quite a while, because machine work kind of is like paint work. When they get to it, they get to it. Most of them have a long line and you're just going to wait. Now bear in mind, even if you buy an aftermarket block, which is expensive, you still have to have machine work done. So you don't get away from that whole machine shop thing. And like I said, machine shops are getting fewer and farther between. They're getting a lot busier, so your wait times are going through the roof, and machine work isn't cheap. So let's sit down and take a look at these Ford Racing options. They've got 2 of them. The ones that I'm mostly interested in, the ones that I'm kind of zeroing in on this video about, the 302 Bosch short block and the 363 Bosch short block. Now, the 302 is 5,200 and the 363 is 5,800. Now, I know you're saying, man, that's not cheap. Go compare it to some of the other stuff, which we're going to do here in just a minute, and then get back to me on that price, okay? So let's go through the specs real quick. So you're starting with a Boss block, which is one of the best, you know, just like a dart or anything else. Extremely strong. You're not going to break it. And then let's go on down the list. So we've got forged rods, forged pistons, forged crank, and this thing is assembled and guaranteed by Ford. Yeah, those guys kind of know what they're doing. So not only do you get all the forged goodness, which is epic, you get a block that can handle whatever you throw at it. Damn thing's also zero balanced. Okay, let's take a look at the other option that pops up a lot. You know, just when I searched, what popped up the most, and that was Blueprint. So I'm not dogging Blueprint at all. I don't have any experience, good or bad, with them. So I'm just doing a comparison here. So their 347 short block, so it's not a 363, is $5,600. So we're talking roughly $200 difference. Does have forged rods, does have forged pistons, but it's got a cast crank. Now, the block, I'm not really sure what it is. It doesn't specify if it's a dart. It says it's a 4-bolt block. I don't know if they're making their own, possibility. You know, they do offer warranty and all of that. But again, you know, if I'm going to spend that amount of money, do I want a fully forged 363 Boss block, or do I want a cast crank with forged rods and forged pistons 347 and save 200 bucks? The other thing that I wasn't real happy about with the Blueprint engine was it's either available in 28 ounce or 50 ounce. Like I said, I want zero balance so I can spin it with confidence. You know, that's just kind of me. Again, I'm not taking away anything from the Blueprint engine. I'm sure it's a fine engine, but you know, if I'm sitting here with, you know, my debit card ready to buy, you're going to be comparing these stuff, or at least you should be. You should be looking at all the options. You know, what block is this? You know, I really like to have a forged crank. That way everything's solid down low. You know, I'd like to have zero balance. I'm sure you can probably get it, but they're going to charge more, and then you're going to be basically the same price as the Ford Racing. And again, you know, maybe I'm a dumbass, but having an engine put together by Ford, the people that make all that stuff, for me, I'm going to say they're probably pretty good. Now, I've done comparison videos and I've done tally up, you know, price videos on heads, cam intake, Vortex, stuff like that. I'm not going to do that in this, but you can run the numbers really quick and add up what it would cost you to buy a rotating assembly, buy all the associated parts, have all the machine work done, you know, throw it in the back of your truck, lug it to a machine shop, wait for however long it takes them, get it all back, reassemble it, blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you, for me, this Ford Racing 363 is a steal. And you order it, and it shows up, and you start bolting your shit on it, and you're good. And you're not going to break it. And you got that peace of mind. I'm telling you, I think that's a win. So to wrap all this up, if you wanted a clue, what's going in Pop's car? Yeah, when this motor starts getting tired, it's getting a Boss Block 363. That's all there is to it. I don't really want the extra power, but for that money, why not? And I'll be able to spin it, you know, spin up a little more boost and have 100% confidence in it. That's a good thing. So guys, I hope this was helpful. Like I said, I was kind of shocked to see the prices on. I figured they would have been 8-9 grand. But seeing those prices, I was really impressed. And like I said, you got the confidence of a motor built by the Ford guys, the factory, the technician, whatever you want to call it. And that goes a long way when you're spending your hard-earned money and you want to get something done right and not have to revisit it. a lot of added peace of mind. So guys, I hope you got value out of this. I'm looking forward to swapping that motor now. Anyway, if you did enjoy this, got some value out of it, please drop me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.